You are welcome once again to Cultural Heritage Program on Ghana Districts TV. This is the only show that promises to bring you all about the rich tradition and historic background about the good people of Ghana. And today we happen to be in Sege in the Adan West District of the Greater Accra region. Here we will learn more about their tradition, festival, and many others that you need to know. So please do stay and don't go away. My name is Emmanuel Frimpong.
Are you worried about how to get to all the assemblies, contact of MMDCs or assembly members and other assembly officials, or lodging of complaints among others? Simply call the toll-free number on all networks and you'll be provided with excellent services. And hey, remember, it's a free call on all networks.
So my guest for today's program is Mr. Jonathan Dokucho. He is the secretary to the paramount chief of the people of Adan. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're welcome to Ghana Districts TV. This is Cultural Heritage Program. This is the only show that promises to bring all about culture and tradition of the good people of Ghana. You're welcome once again.
Thank you.
Okay, so we are in Adan, Sege to be precise. For the benefit of my viewers, who is a native of Adan?
The natives of Adan are the three main ethnic groups that came together to come and establish the Adan state. They are the Akan group, the Dangbi group, and then the Ewe group.
And when did these three groups come together to form this great tribe?
Well, this thing, Adan is about 400 years now. And then the whole thing started around 1750. And then by 1876, they have been able to establish the Adan state.
Okay, so enlighten us once again. I believe there were some kind of struggles when these people tried to come together to form the Adan state. How was it like?
Yes, the way it is was that the Dangbi group were the part of the other groups that migrated from Benin, under the Agricoli. They have to escape because of the cruelty that we're going through. So that's how the Dangbi group came. Now the Akan group came because of war. They were fighting wars, and as to extend that, where they are free, they cannot go back again. So they need to look for a very safe board or certain safe place to hide. And on their way, they went through the coast. And unfortunately, they came and met the Dangbi group at the Okohuim. It's called Okohuim. It's not far from here. And that is where they stayed with the Dangbi group. And then the Ewe group came along. They came through the Volta River. So at a point in time, where the Akan and the Dangbi group were not safe, so they need to live again. So they traveled from the Oko forest to a place called Okongweku. They stayed there for 7 days without getting the water, and then they need to go further, and then they live there to a place called Togbokoko. That is where they stayed for 100 years.
Wow.
And after that, again, the terrain was not safe, so they need to go further. Then on moving, they met the Dangbi group, that the Ewe group, to come together, understand themselves, to have a place called Adan. Yes, before they could establish, there was no more of war. They have to fight the Angons, especially the Angons were the basic problem for the dance.
And when did this war take place?
Yes, the first one took place 1750. Okay. The second one took place 1769. The third one took place 1776.
So they had to fight them 3 times before.
Yes, and then finally the dance have to move to the Katamasu War in 1826 to make sure that they have the guns to overcome the Akans.
Okay, so you're talking about how this group came together. Continue.
Yes, so at a stage when the wars were over, and then they decided to formally establish themselves. There were certain traditions and customs that both of them came to understand. They came to understand, yes, because the Dangbi group were the largest group. There were about 4 groups. we are going to adopt their language, and also adopt some of their customs. But we agreed that it is the Ewe group that came and discovered the Adan's land. So we also use the land as part of the agreement that it came. So the three of them understand this rule, and then they give the leadership to the Akan group.
So for the records, it means it was the Ewe group that discovered this land before the Dangbes and the Akans.
No. It was the Ewes discovered the Adan.
Okay.
Big Adan, where we call Big Adan.
Okay.
Yes, that's where they came to discover.
Okay.
But because the Dangbe and the Akan group, as they move to meet them, they find that place to be more safer.
Okay.
Because there's the river, the Water River is there, that they can cross, and when the enemy is coming, he cannot cross.
Okay.
So they have that place to be very safe for them, and they agree to stay. So that land belongs to the Ewe group, especially the Kujagbe clan.
Oh, okay. So you've already made mention that the Ada tribe is made up of 3 different groups. That is the Ewe group, the Dangbe group, and the Akan group.
Yes.
Which group dominates the most here?
Yes, by the structure, the Akan group were given to rule.
Okay.
So by that, they take that aspect of it. So they are the chiefs, the paramount chiefs of the area. So somebody who is a paramount chief, you must know that he dominates.
Oh, okay. So the paramount chief is an Akan.
Yes.
Is there any possible way that the paramount chief can come from any of the tribes?
No.
Why?
Yes,
enlighten us.
It was agreed. It's at a meeting that these people, when they were coming, they came and fought battles for us.
Okay.
And then we also asked them to go under certain traditions, and they agreed. So somebody who has protected them for all this while, is the man, the brave man that can lead us.
Okay. So if you just joined us, we are still talking about the Ada tribe, one of the biggest tribe in the Greater Accra region, and also Ghana to be precise. And I have with me here Mr. Jonathan Dokucho, who is taking us through how the Ada tribe came about. Mr. Dokucho, I just want you to tell us once again. We have 3 different tribes here. That is the Akan, the Ewe, and then the Dangbe. Which language do we speak here? Dominates.
We speak Dangbe.
Okay.
Because they were the biggest group that came. They were 4 in number. So at that meeting that they agreed to establish the Adan state, yes, everybody agreed that because there are many, we must adopt their language so that we can use it, because it flows into every.
And what was the main occupation of the people of
Adan? Our main occupation is farming and then fishing.
Farming and fishing.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And there's now currently salt winning.
Salt winning.
Yes, salt has added to it because of the summer lagoon.
Okay, so we'll go for a quick commercial break. When we return, Mr. Dokucho will take us through the festival of these people and how it is celebrated every year.
Are you worried about how to get to all the assemblies, contact of MMDCs or assembly members and other assembly officials, or lodging of complaints among others? Simply call the toll-free number on all networks and you'll be provided with excellent services. And hey, remember, it's a free call on all networks.
So you are welcome once again, and I am still here with Mr. Jonathan Dokucho, who is the secretary to the paramount chief of the people of Ada in the Greater Accra region. And just before the break, like I did tell you, we'll be looking into the main festival of the people of Ada, which is Asafetufia. Mr. Jonathan, you are welcome once.
Thank you again.
So I just want you to tell us.
Asafetufia is a war festival.
A war festival?
It's a war festival. Okay. Because in the olden days, when our people go to war, and then there is a news in Adan that they are coming back, every family comes out to come and welcome, the division of the clan that they come from. Are making celebration and all this is, so that when they come and then they were welcome, a day is set aside that is celebrated the paramount chief of the area account to the people how the war went and what was the sources.
Okay.
And then at that point, you know, it becomes merrymaking, because when you have success, you must celebrate. And that is all about Asafutufia.
So which day, which month?
Yes, Asafutu is celebrated in the first week, in the first Thursday in every August.
Okay.
So this year, festival starts on the 3rd. That is Thursday. And then it's a 7 days festival.
7 days festival.
Yes.
So let's go into the days one after the other. On Monday, what do you do? On Tuesday, what do you do? Wednesday, what do you do? Till the final day.
Yes, on Thursday, that is the beginning. We do clean up.
Okay.
And then on Friday, the whole tradition.
For the sake of my viewers, let's take the days one after the other. On Thursday, you said
there's a general clean up in the Adan Township, and then the various clans.
Okay.
So if it belongs to clan A, you must make sure that that day is a clean up day for your clan. You do all the necessary clean ups.
Okay.
That ends the Thursday, and then on the same Thursday, there are others who have traveled outside Adan. Okay. And then they will agree, or they have agreed to come and join.
Sort of a homecoming.
Homecoming.
Okay.
So that one will start from Temarana Bot into Adan, where the leaders of the town will welcome them officially. Okay. Then that day pass by. Then Friday, in the middle of the night, Thursday especially dawn, Friday dawn, the two Asafu companies officially ushers in the Asafutu traditionally. Ushers in the Asafutu. So by that, every clan will be praying. And around 12 o'clock, you will move to a particular point.
12 p.m. or 12 a.m.?
12 a.m., 12 noon.
12 noon, okay.
You will move to a particular point called Aprenaye. Okay. And certain rites are performed.
Certain rites?
Yes,
okay.
Certain rites are performed. Oh no, let's go ahead.
Okay.
Certain rites are performed there. Okay. So at a point, the paramount chief will move from his official traditional home to a spot called Lenobinia. Okay. And then he will sit in state. Okay. And then will be receiving the crowns one by one. Okay. And then when the last crown comes, that is called the Dangwebiawe crown, then they will move from that place to the Volta River.
So talking about clan, let's go into the various clans that are under the.
Yes, we have the Adibiawe clan. Okay. And then we have the Lumubiawe clan. Okay. We have the Tekpebiawe clan. Okay. And then we have the Dangwebiawe clan. Okay. We have Kabia Yumu. Okay. We have Kabia Chu. Okay. We have Kabia Pono. Okay. We have Kujagbe. Okay. We have Ohon. Okay. And then Kogbo.
So we have about 10
clans.
Okay. That's fine. So the next day, what do you do? That is a Saturday.
That the Saturday, there is going to be a grand deba. You know, I have told you that in the past, when the people return from war, there is a day that is set aside for the paramount chief to account to the people what actually took place during the war. Okay. So as things have changed now,
in modern days,
yes, then there is a grand deba where the paramount chief need to sit in state to account to the people of Adan over the year what has taken place and what he has done. And then at that point, government officials are brought in. And then the paramount chief also then asks that, yes, in my traditional area, we like this, so we want you to assist us or support us.
Okay.
So that's how it goes on Saturday.
So as the secretary to the paramount chief, I believe, and talking about Saturday, he said he's going to account, or he accounts to the people some kind of development that have gone on in the area. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about some development that has taken place ever since this paramount chief was installed. And as the secretary, can you tell us what?
There are a lot. Okay. There are about 76.
76.
About 76, because he came, under him we have electricity. Okay. Under him we have potable water. Okay. Under him we have hospital. Okay. Under him we have a lot of projects that I cannot, mention.
Okay, for the sake of records, you made mention of electricity, water. Can you give us one or two communities that were deprived of things like this?
No, in the past.
Okay.
In the past, okay. Yes, we were not enjoying, because of the water river, we were not enjoying potable water.
Okay.
Until 1982, actually when the revolution took place.
Okay.
Then that we had that opportunity, that water and electricity was brought into Ada.
Okay. So let's look at the kinship of this current paramount chief when he was installed, and how come you are able to bring.
Yes, he was installed in 27th November 1977.
1977.
Yes, wow. That's when he was installed. So he has traveled a lot.
No wonder he has performed so many developments in the area. Okay, so we'll go for a quick commercial break. When we return, we will still continue with what goes on during the festival of Asafotufia in Ada.
Are you worried about how to get to all the assemblies, contact of MMDCs or assembly members and other assembly officials, or lodging of complaints among others? Simply call the toll-free number on all networks and you'll be provided with excellent services. And hey, remember, it's a free call on all networks.
You are welcome once again, and I am still here with Mr. Dokucho, who is the secretary to the paramount chief of Ada in the Greater Accra region. You are welcome once again.
Thank you.
So we're talking about Asafotufia, and I believe the name Asafotufia has a meaning.
Yes, Asafotufia means the combination of various clans coming together to fire musketry. That is the meaning of Asafotufia. So, like I said, Friday they moved to a place called Aprenaye, and that is where certain rites are performed. Now, after that, when they are coming in procession to officially come and tell the paramount or come and greet him that, hey, we are very successful at the war, there will be such firing of muskets, different kinds, that day.
Okay, so that is the
meaning of Asafotufia.
Yes. Okay, so if you ever wondered the true meaning of Asafotufia festival of the people of Ada, this is the meaning. Okay, so let's divert our attention to this and about festivals. When you go to other parts of the country, festivals are also used in generating money or revenue for development. Do you have something like that?
Yes, what the paramount thought was that we have a vast resource, that is the Songo Salt Project, the Songo Lagoon.
Okay.
That need to be developed.
Okay.
That need to be developed, so that when that resource is developed, a whole lot of people will get involved.
Okay.
The people of the area will get involved.
Okay.
A lot of resources will come.
Okay.
And those resources can help to expand Ada and develop Ada.
Okay. So it is something that you are practicing already?
Yes, we have started it about 2 years ago. In the wisdom of the President of the Republic, yes, the paramount chief and his entourage when they met him. And tell him, yes, we want you, there's a law that is, controlling the Songo. We want you to realize the law. We want an investor. We have got an investor. He should come and take over and develop a salt project so that enough money will come so that we can use it to develop.
So what has been the success story so far? Is it something that...
Positive. Very, very positive. I think you need to find a day and come and visit the Songo Lagoon.
Oh, okay.
And then see what is happening there currently.
We have to do that.
Yes.
So Thursday is the official opening of the Asafotufia Festival 2023.
Yes.
What are your expectations?
Yes, we hope this year is going to be massive. Indications that we have got from every source. Okay. A whole lot of people are coming to troop to the festival, because it is a festival when you come, you have your peace, you have your leisure and everything that you want. If you want to cruise on the Water River, it is there. But I will also pray that when you want to cruise on it, let people guide you. as to how you will go about it, because we don't want any casualty again. We want incident-free festival, and anything at all. We have got several islands that you can also visit and see.
Give us some of the islands.
We have got our 13 islands.
13 islands.
13 islands. Yes, in the middle of the water. Oh, we have got the Treasure Island. Okay. That is an island where.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
You come. There is a hospitality industry over there that you can enjoy. You can relax. There's a lot that when you come. It's 13 islands.
13 islands.
Yes, we have got 13 islands. Untouched, very virgin. That in future we'll be looking for investors to come and develop.
Talking about investors, what is the way forward?
Yes, that's why we are appealing to everybody, especially you through your medium. Yes, we want to expand Adan as a tourism hub. Okay. And with these islands behind us, that possibility there. But we want to appeal to you so that you could tell people, investors who are interested in tourism, that they can come and they will have access to it, so that we could tomorrow all of us could enjoy. And then we have the agriculture sector over there too. Is there? Then the vast Water River that enters the sea, the estuary, is there. The rivers are there. That we can use it in so many ways to generate what income. So everybody is invited, especially the investors, so that they should come and support Adan, so that we could develop and enlarge.
My very last question before we take leave of you. As a Fotofiam, is it a festival that is open to everyone, including people from the diaspora?
Everybody. Okay. If you have got good intention. Okay. The only people that we don't want there is that those who come and rob. Okay. People indiscipline is what we don't want. Okay. But everybody who wants to participate is allowed. It's free. Nobody takes anything from you. But when you come, you must be able to go by rules. Okay. When you come and fool yourself, the police will be there to pick you and question you. Or the tradition will deal with you.
All right. It's been a nice time with you, Mr. Jonathan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you also.
Mrs. Sarah Dugbaki Pobi and Mr. Samson Tete Pankpa, District Chief Executives for Adan East and West Assemblies, also threw more light on the upcoming festival.
The festival of the Adan people is the Asanfotufiam Festival, where we celebrate our warriors who fought before we are able to acquire the space called the Adan. So it is in celebration of the warriors. And because it is in celebration of the warriors, we are always careful on the security of the place, because if you are celebrating warriors, it means people can come out with guns and all those things. So we always reinforce our security. So as I speak, just last Thursday, we had a dissect meeting. So at the dissect meeting, the district commander was there, the divisional commander was there, and all other officers, the army officers were there. The celebration is going to be climax, and then within the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we are all going to move into that down. So we are moving with all these police reinforcement from Tema, then the army reinforcement from the barracks, and then our task forces that are coming up into the system. We are all moving into that down. So security is down there. We have solved those problems, and we are sure that Asanfoto will be celebrated very well and will come out as a united people in love and therefore development.
I'm giving everybody the assurance that with security they are safe. We've put in all measures in place for security. Looking at last year, after COVID, last year was the time that we celebrated at least after 3 years of our festival, and we are in to celebrate 2023. So I'm assuring everybody that with security, as the chairperson of DISEC, they have no problem, they have no worries. I'm telling the youth, as the saying goes, that we are the future leaders. So if they are the future leaders, then they must look at us. We have gone through this life, and we have been able to come out of it, and I am who I am now. So I'm urging them and I'm pleading with them. They shouldn't take the opportunity to follow the guys who come and give them something small and have affair with them. I'm pleading with them. I'm telling them that they should tell themselves, when the guys tell them they are beautiful, they should tell them our parents have told us already and we know we are beautiful, and they should be able to keep themselves so they are of age.
This is where we wrap up on this edition of our Cultural Heritage Program, which took place right here at Sege in the Adan West District of the Greater Accra region. But please subscribe to our YouTube channel and all our social media handles at GHANADISTRICTS. My name is Emmanuel Frimpong. Thanks for watching.